Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video on our journey to learn the F4. I've really been trying to learn how to dogfight in this thing, so I figured we can just do a quick mission where all I do is just take off and land and just dogfight random opponents that we find out there. I think that's maybe the best way to learn how to use this thing in a dogfight environment. And one thing I want to show you that I forgot to show you in the past, let's have a look at the back seat. I haven't showed you guys that yet. So here we are. This is the back seat. This is the Wizzo cockpit area. This is where Jester sits, or any other person that you're flying with. You can get a buddy back here if you want. And you can see it's modeled beautifully in typical HeatBlur fashion. There were a couple people asking if I wasn't showing this because it wasn't done yet. No, I just forgot. So here you go. This is what it looks like. I don't know how to do anything back here yet. This is a whole other thing to learn. So you can see that the module is pretty in-depth, and there's plenty to learn if you choose to pick up the F4. Lots of hours of learning if you want to put into this thing, and everything is meticulously modeled. They did truly an amazing job with this thing. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get off the ground and see who we can find and hopefully shoot down. So we've got kind of a fictional scenario of, what if the Russians had tried to take Europe? So we're kind of dogfighting in that environment here. We have Sparrows, we have Sidewinders, and there's also other F4s in the area, so we gotta make sure we're not shooting down any friendlies. According to RWR, there's something big happening in front of us, probably a furball of some kind. So I'm gonna come in low. I think low is nice, especially in this era. Because the look down, shoot down capability, not very good with the radars, especially the MiG-21, which is something we're going to be fighting. Lots of AAA over there, and it also, coming in low like this, allows me to see guys better because they'll be painted against the blue sky. Look at this, I see a V-pattern flare drop, which tells me it's not a friendly. Let me see if I can get tone here. Fox 2, it's kind of a long-range shot, probably won't hit him, but it's something. Let's close in on him and see if we can, maybe we can get like a Sparrow kill. What do you think? There we go. Let me see if I can get a lock on him with the radar here. We're using the CAA mode, the computer automatic acquisition. I do have a lock, but we're way too close for Sparrows. So into the merge we go. That is MiG-23, and I'm going to go in the vertical. Because his wings were open, I think he's not fast. Alright, so he is now maneuvering in relation to me, so we are definitely merged here. The vertical fight, I think, is where the F4 will excel. You can see we're kind of graying out here, trying not to hit the ground. Pulling a lot of G's. as we vertical fight this MiG-23. Here we go, we're slowly becoming offensive. You can definitely two-circle fight guys as well. You don't have to be in the vertical is what I'm saying. But it really depends on their energy state. It can be difficult at times. Look at this, here we go. Pulling him into the HUD. He knows he's in trouble, he's dropping flares. I got a Sparrow lock, but we're gonna go for a Sidewinder shot directly into the sun. I didn't see that coming. Fox 2 again. And that one's actually tracking. Splash 1 MiG-23. And then I'm immediately gonna reduce altitude and we're gonna get out of here because that smoke trail and that crashing MiG-23 is gonna give away my position to other guys in the area. But yeah, you can definitely two-circle fight. I definitely recommend vertical, but it can be done. Got a friendly F-4 in front of me this time. And he's going to brake to the right. And I'm going to follow him. Oh, he just jettisoned and fired a missile. I don't see what he shot at, though. I'm going to Sidewinders. I'm a little freaked out right now because I don't see anything. I didn't use my technique of staying low so I can see guys looking up. Let me just roll over here and see if I can see anybody underneath. It's kind of crazy. I don't see anybody. But it is kind of crazy to think about the radar capability of this F4 and how bad it is compared to like an F-15, for example. But they thought that this thing would never merge. You know? Bandit off in the distance. It's kind of crazy to think that they thought that, but that's the times, you know? You don't know what you don't know. I've got this guy locked up in front of me. Got a good radar lock. We're trying to meet the parameters for our Sparrow shot. There we go. Fox 1. You gotta put the dot inside the circle there. And look at that. That's tracking. That's a MiG-23 again. And he's dead. Nice. Finally getting some Sparrow kills. They're not bad if you use them properly. Alright, a lot of action out in front, so we're coming in low altitude again this time. See if we can find... I'd like to get a MiG-21 kill. I think that would be nice. But all I'm seeing is MiG-23s out here. Coming in low again. All the other Phantoms are cleaning up the MiG-21s. There we go. That's a Sparrow launch right across my face. There's a dude off in the distance there. Those are Phantoms crossing in front. I'm wondering about that one guy off in the distance there. Yeah, there. Ah, it's a MiG-23. I thought it was a MiG-21. Fox 2. Got good tone. This guy's a little bit faster. You can see his wing swept a little. Fox 2 missed. So we're going to the vertical. Always choosing the vertical with the F4 gives you a lot of options on the way down. And let's see if we can get tone on this guy. You can see the vertical fight works well almost every time. There's tone. Tone. Fox 2. That missile's tracking. He's dropping flares, and he's dead. Got lucky there. I definitely thought that Sidewinder would bite off on a flare. Okay, down low to exit the area again. This is one thing I've learned with the F4. Once you get your kill, extend out, get your energy, and come back and fight again. Yeah, this works pretty well. So again, from what I'm gathering so far, the F4 very fast, loves the vertical. You can generally out vertical any bandit you're going to come against in this same era. But the F4 is really only giving you about one, maybe two good turns. Really, it's just one. And in that one turn, you better get your kill, or you better at least become offensive. And then you better already be thinking about how you're going to extend to get your energy back. What do we got here? That's a MiG-21. Finally, I found one. And he's taking AAA fire. Or maybe that's for me. I can't tell. We're a little bit in trouble because this MiG-21 is actually keeping up with me in the vertical. So let me see if I can pull him into the HUD and take a shot at him here. Come on. Oh, never mind. I was about to kill him, man. I was 2 seconds away from getting tone. And someone else got him. Must be another F4 in the area. That was definitely a Sidewinder kill. Alright, that's okay. Someone stole my kill. It's not the end of the world. We're going to reduce altitude here. And this is why going into the vertical is beautiful, because on the way down you can convert your gravitational potential back into kinetic energy, and you can be fast. So you're, rebuilding your energy state. You're doing the same thing as when I said you should extend to get your energy back, and you're right back in the fight. You're down low and you're back in the fight, and that's a MiG-21 again. Into the merge again. Hopefully no one steals this kill from me. This guy's mine. I don't even know if he saw me, because I did come from directly underneath him. Let me get some tone here on this guy. There we go, Fox 2. That's tracking. And it looks like he's got an F4 on his tail, and splash. Nice. I stole that guy's kill, but somebody stole my kill, so we're even now. Sorry, I hope it was that guy who stole my kill, because that's karma then. Alright, let's extend out of here. You don't want to push your luck too much. Know when to extend out to rebuild energy. Know when to convert gravitational potential back into kinetic. Get low. Try to survive like that. Get out of the fight and then rip back through and look for an unsuspecting guy. Alright, what's going on off in front here? Constantly having to rebuild situational awareness. That is an enemy. You can tell from, again, the flare pattern is very obvious. Here we go into the merge. That's another MiG-23 into the vertical. Especially with the speed that the F4 is constantly in a state of being fast, the vertical is great. And you do very quickly become offensive on whatever guy you take into the vertical. Here we go, we're already coming around on this MiG-23. I'm going to have a Fox 2 shot on him in a second here. Never mind, somebody got him with a Sparrow. That F4 right there got him. This thing is pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun learning how to, fly this thing and learn how to dogfight with it. It definitely does take some getting used to. We're going to follow this guy into the vertical here. That is for sure a MiG-21. Got tone, but I can't shoot. It would miss anyway. Even when you go into the vertical, you do have to, pull a certain amount on the stick. Again, this is kind of a feeling thing. Because if you don't pull hard enough, then you kind of run out of energy up top, and then you're dead in the water. Look at this, we're already coming nose down again on this MiG-21. Tone, Fox 2. And that thing's tracking. And dead. Beautiful. See, it's like, it works almost every time. And then literally drop your nose and get out of here. So there it is. That's kind of, I don't know, my first impressions or things I have kind of worked out in terms of dogfighting with this thing. These techniques that I'm using here work pretty well for me. And once again, fantastic work to HeatBlur with this thing. It's a masterpiece, really.